welcome to Nirmal Bang, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Hiral Dadia. We have with us Kunal Shah, Head of Commodities Research, joining in. Kunal, welcome to the show. Kunal, my first question coming to you is in terms of gold and silver, we've continued our view in terms of, buy on dips and a positive view continues. Is that the stance today as well, seeing the way markets are?
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. I think we've seen dollar index from the lows of 101.90 has surged to 102.30. So because of that, gold and silver is under minute pressure. The trend is still bullish. Tonight we have a FOMC minutes. In that we'll get a direction further, but the view is still buy at dips, buy at decline. So gold, currently hovering around 50,950. You can buy around 50,900, keep a stop loss of 50,750, and again, 51,300 to 350, book your profits from the trading perspective. Similar with the silver also, you can go long around 61,300, put a stop loss of 60,950 and 61,800, 900, you book your profit. So buy at dips for both the commodity. I'm not expecting, because the geopolitical concerns are emerging, and because of the strength in dollar today, we are going to see some profit taking, and that should be the entry level for both gold and silver.
Right. And in terms of where crude is concerned, there are fears over tight supply, and that's keeping oil futures elevated as well. What's your view on that front? And in terms of natural gas as well, do you think we could test new highs on the MCX?
Okay, just I would like to add, I was just reading the question some viewers are asking me. I think on COMEX 1865 is the level for gold. They want to know the level. Above 1865, gold will really shoot up. 1865 will act as a hurdle. So I spoke to our technical analyst, and that is his view. And on the downside, it can test, 1840. So these are the technical level for gold COMEX. Now coming to your question about crude oil and natural gas. So crude oil, if you see what is happening in oil, is the US inventory of gasoline and distillate are at record low levels, and US refining capacity is also down. So because of all these reasons, we are approaching summer driving season in US. So the demand of gasoline will be very high. So oil, it looks it can test 113.14 on WTI for WTI. So on MCX, that should translate to 87.30, 87.40. So that is what we can expect in crude oil. Just a sec. And for natural gas, we can expect natural gas to go up and test levels of 700.
So would you advise to go long on crude and natural gas, right?
Hello.
Yeah, Kunal, would you advise to go long on crude and natural gas, right?
Crude, looking at the state of the global economy, I'm very skeptical. So I'm not able to give a clear direction today for intraday perspective, but it seems that it can go up and test levels of 87, 30, 40. So with strict stop loss of today's low, you can enter long position.
Right. And what's the sense that you pick up in terms of base metals?
Base metal looks pretty weak. Copper in particular, 772 sell. Target would be 762 and stop loss should be 778.
Right. So that's on copper. What about the other base metals like aluminum, lead, and zinc?
They all look weak to me. Aluminum, zinc, both are expected to go down. And I'm expecting, metals, I think will finally, succumb to the pressure and will go down. So if you ask me the level, aluminum for the June contract or the May contract is currently trading at 237. There is no point in shorting that. And June contract is trading at 240. So around 240, 41, you can sell. Stop loss of 40 to 50. And target should be 37.
Right. So that's the view coming in. Overall, I think you've answered all the questions as well. Thank you, Kunal. Thank you, participants, for joining in.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.